Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, yesterday, it was on a Sunday, and there is something happened very differently from what we know as far as UDA party and their relation with Rigathi Gachagua is concerned. Now, Didym's brother, who is one of the UDA members, was invited to Rift Valley for a church function in Uasin Gishu County at AIC Church. Now, in this event, there were other UDA insiders who attended the same event. And there is one thing Didym's brother talked about in presence of people like Oscar Sudi. You know, Oscar Sudi is part of the kitchen cabinet of William Samoei Ruto. These are the people who are calling shots in this government. But here is Didym's brother's remark. He was actually reacting to Gachagua's current position and political, political side that he's taking. And he indicated that UDA party is reconsidering to bring back Gachagua to the party and assign him a role to do if he reforms. Let me quote him. When the right time comes, even that Rigathi Gachagua, who we impeached, we will bring him back when we requires him. He was only unsuitable to serve our country as deputy president, but he can be suitable to be a voter, to be a member of our coalition, because I'm sure he will undergo some rehabilitation. To be a member of our coalition. Now, for you to be a member of the coalition, to sit where coalition leaders do sit, you must have a political party. He now knows that if you are a deputy president, you are a leader of all people. He is learning that he is learning something, and I'm sure that even the church is praying for him. So we are hoping that by 2027 May, he will have reform and he will revive his membership in UDA and get him back as a member and look for a job that he can do when that time comes. Reform, and he's even quoting the exact time when he should come back and the role that they can assign him, and that is a coalition role. These are insiders of William Ruto. The speech was issued in Uasin Gishu, home county to William Samoei Ruto, not in Western, not in Mount Kenya. If it was in Mount Kenya, we can understand. They are only trying to be friendly to the environment where they are so that they can be given a chance to pass their message. If it is in Western, it will not have much meaning. But it is in Rift Valley, where Ruto is coming from, his own home county. That is where the statement was issued. Now, what does this one mean politically? And why would Didym's brother issue such a statement in the presence of Oscar Sudi, a man who predicted when Gachagua would be impeached? You want to look into that, but just a quick request for those who are watching this channel and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, it might look like a joke, comedy, but it is significant. It has a meaning. The statement was issued for a reason. Imagine people who impeached Gachagua taking good part of their time in the whole day responding to the same man. That means they are feeling the heat. They are feeling the current political influence that Gachagua is making in Mount Kenya and across the country, because we have now started to see people from Samburu visiting Gachagua at Wamunyoro village. Samburu. Soon we will have people from other parts wakienda kule Wamunyoro. So this is to indicate that these guys are now finally feeling the heat and the influence that Gachagua is making as of now. On Sunday, he's in the church. He is on the road just like William Ruto, hitting the road running. And he has daily baratha at Wamunyoro village. He's meeting serious opinion leaders, opinion shapers in Mount Kenya, and now extending to other regions. That is now impacting the the UDA party negatively. Because the biggest job that Gachagua is determined to do is to decampaign UDA party from first Mount Kenya, then other areas where he feel he can have influence or convince people in one or another to reject one William Ruto and UDA party. So this issue of decampaigning the UDA party has become a big problem for the UDA party and their leadership. Why? Because there is not any other area where Ruto commanded numbers more than what he was able to do in Mount Kenya. If it is making William Ruto the president, Mount Kenya did it. His own region could not give the same vote that Mount Kenya region gave to him. But imagine you are here, the people who helped you, same people who helped you to get that vote, have now turned against you. They are decampaigning you. Why? They feel you betrayed them through the impeachment. That they believe that without your direct influence, there was no way members of parliament can vote to say Gachagua must go. So, Didmus Paranda's statement, it is not in vain. He did not just wake up to speak about Rigathi Gachagua. It's a must, there was a plan. He was assigned that role. Wewe enda useme hivi. Kwa siasa watu hawaamuki tu na wakaanza kurusha maneno hapa na pale. Hapana, wanapangana. Wewe utasema hii, wewe utasema hii, na wewe utasema hii. Then at the end of the day, we will have delivered our political message or notice to the people. So Didmus Paranda was assigned to respond to Rigathi Gachagua. Who thought actually that there can be a time when the party can use the whole day responding to a man they impeached, thinking that he cannot have any influence? This confirms they are feeling the heat. And in their view, if it was their wish, they would have rather not impeach Rigathi Gachagua. Ruto is learning his own lesson and his own mistakes. His wish is to have Gachagua back, but how? Which formula can you use to have him? You cannot reverse an impeachment. It has already happened. Yes, Gachagua might not vie for an elective seat, but the people that he's talking to, he can have somewhere to direct them to. Kalonzo Musyoka, Eugene Wamalwa comes into the picture together with Natembeya, and of course we are talking about Fred Okengo Matiang'i. There is somewhere Gachagua will direct his support. And in fact, he can have bigger influence if he is not running but supporting an individual. He feels that he is the right person, because this other team really blamed him a lot and branded him as tribalist. Yes, Gachagua might have learned his own lesson about tribalism, but above all, the big problem is that after learning a lesson, people are accepting Rigathi Gachagua, something that Ruto is not comfortable with, that the masses can accept Gachagua. And by accepting Gachagua, they are realigning towards the political direction that he is taking them to. So there is heat, there is panic, there is fear in UDA party. And that is what they are trying to express it through Didmas Baraza. Hawajakaa tu wamenyamaza. Hawa watu wamefail the laws that they are facing. I don't know your view, but let us put in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.